And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The Galveston Giant himself, Jack Johnson. Not as big as you might think, weighing in at 200 pounds. And he'll be facing the great Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
The Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson, the unapologetic first ever black heavyweight champion. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first ever African-American heavyweight champion. Please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Oh, he took that jab well. Nice counter shot. They blocked the jab. Too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense on that hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice defense on that jab. Jab gets blocked. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How about Johnson in that last round? Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work. Don't be... Get back behind you.
And there's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
These punches coming from every angle. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this, because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Does well to block that left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them.
Get your boxing back to...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Looking to land the hook. Jab just got blocked. Whoa, Johnny. Show us something, Rocky. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They got some work to do. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Just stay focused.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Oh, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we
let him back into the fight. Great round. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Looking to land the hook. And he misses with that jab. Let's see if they go to the body. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use blame over brawn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. Talk about Johnson in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Switching off. You've got to be smart, otherwise you'll see it and you'll ride it out. Go out.
Get back out there and win the round.
There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His jab just got blocked. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Jab can't find a home. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work. Don't forget.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on...
And think about what you do. Good work.
You're getting him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. He blocks that jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do.
Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant, is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Talk about Johnson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knock.
Get out there and switch shot.
There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Looking to land the hook. Nice counter. Swing and a miss with the hook. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nobody home with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
You're starting to make a statement.
There's the bell to start round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
These are really heavy hands from both of these heavyweights. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
One punch could change everything in this battle. The straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. That jab is blocked. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous, the things that were said were ridiculous, but these two fighters were evenly matched, and this is why we got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.